Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Sanjana. In today's video, I will be planning for the month of May, and this particular plan with me will include all of the date specific stuff. And for today's setup, I'm going to be using this particular notebook from Leuchtturm. And this is just a regular dot grid notebook. You have a lot of options available these days. This was just the one that I could get as fast as I needed it, so I'm using that. And then for stickers, I'm using quite a few from my own store, and these are from different sticker kits like household, self-care, finances, work, and then neutral days to mark like the days. And then I'm gonna be using this particular sticker sheet for the birthday one. This is from Sign. Unfortunately, they're not selling anything anymore. I'm not really sure about like what the reason might be, but I got this as a freebie in one of my past purchases, so I'll be using that. And then for decorative stickers, I'm gonna be bringing in some from Happy Planner Homebody sticker book, as well as Recollections Farmhouse. I feel the color themes go quite well with each other, these two sticker books, and I wanted to create a nice theme in this color theme, because I feel like last few setups have been quite bright and colorful, and monthly spread is something that I don't use a lot. Like, I don't use it as much as I use my weeklies and dailies, so that is pretty, but at the same time, like, even if it is not my favorite, it'll be fine. For pens though, I'm going to be using 3 today, 2 from Pigma Micron set, 003, as well as PN, and then I'm going to be using my regular Muji 0.5 pen, and then a ruler too. So let's get started with the setup. I'm actually going to be using these pages because I have added a few guides to help me know like where I need to draw lines. So let's get started. And I wanted to create a monthly spread that's quite similar to the one in Inkjet Planner, because I've been using those monthlies for 4 years, I think more than 4 years now. So yeah, I wanna keep it the same, because I feel like changing too many things at once. First of all, moving from a planner to a notebook is quite a change, and there are a few things that I do not like doing. For example, like creating these kind of layouts. I love using this particular notebook for spreads, like, you know, the reflection spreads that I did, and intentions and all of that. So I really like using these this bullet journal or a notebook for that. Whereas my usual planner spreads, especially these monthly ones, I am not a fan of drawing this. So it's been quite an adjustment, and I did not want to just add some more discomfort by choosing a completely new monthly spread and then later realizing that it's not working as usual. So I wanted to keep this the same. Probably next month I might try something new, but for now I think this is gonna be fine. So the annoying part is out of the way. I actually ended up using 2 pens. The 001, I feel like the ink was dried up, and I continued using it even though it did not show up properly. And then for the dates, I picked 001, and it's looking fine. I think I actually should have used 001 itself, but that's okay. I don't want to go over it again and just spoil the whole look. And this is one thing that bothers me about bullet journals or like planning in a notebook quite a bit, because whenever it involves sitting down and drawing lines and creating structures with the help of a pen and a ruler, it just bothers me a lot. I feel it's boring. If you mess up a little, it ends up looking really awkward, and it's just not something that I enjoy doing. So that's one thing that I feel like I need to get adjusted to it, because I'm really liking the freedom of creating any spread that I want at any time. I think I really, really enjoy that. So that's quite nice. And that's why you see me, the spreads that I've created so far in this particular notebook, you hardly see me creating these kind of boxes and tables and all of that with the help of a pen. Mostly I use stickers, and that helps me quite a bit. I think I need to look for some solution when it comes to like calendar spreads too. Weekly, I have found a way to create a weekly spread that doesn't involve creating layouts like this. And I do remember one of the reasons I used to actually plan in a notebook for, I think, from 2017 till 2017 and 2018. These were the 2 years that I used a notebook in order to plan. And one of the things that was annoying me was these layouts. I absolutely hated creating them, but I wanted something pretty, and that time planners weren't pretty. Either you would look quite kiddish, or it would be like, just plain, like those diaries that our parents would get in their offices. It would be like that. So I used to really enjoy, but the layouts stuff bothered me a lot. And when I found Ink Bucket, I was like, oh, this is great. This is what I've been wanting. And I enjoyed for the last 4 years, but this year I just focus more on, I wouldn't say like focus more on functionality. I feel whatever layouts are there, it's not working out for me, because all these years too, I think I do a good balance of making spreads functional as well as decorative, and that is something that I like. But if it is not functional for me, no matter how much I decorate it to my taste, it's just, I think the moment I noticed that I wanted something else was my birthday week. I have observed that no matter what, whether I'm liking a planner or not, or whether I'm liking this journal or not, no matter what, the birthday week is the week that I do want to use it, and that I do want to create a memory-based spread. And this year I noticed that even on my birthday week, I did not really want to use it, and that was the click. I was like, oh, if I'm not interested to use it on my birthday, then I think I should look for something else. So that was when I decided that I wanted something new. And for these days, I'm actually using these floral bunch stickers. I really like that it's cut off straight, so that I can line it up here and then add the days sticker on top, and it looks like the florals are peeking out from the background. It's just a nice touch, I think, than just adding these stickers as it is, or even just writing things down, like writing the days. I feel stickers like this would really help to bring a nice look to your notebook. And after I decorated, after I set up this entire thing, I feel like it would look much better than the planner itself, because it's how I wanted it to be. And because of this blank slate, you can use any color sticker you want, and you can create like a smaller calendar spread, and then, or a one-page calendar spread, like you can do anything you want. So that flexibility I like of planning in a notebook. But this whole drawing stuff just annoys me. For calendar, I really need to figure out something, because Yeah, like I said, I don't like doing it. Okay, so we have the calendar ready. It's looking quite cute. I like it. I love the how the spot is looking, and I wanna write May over here with the help of pen because the tip is quite thick. I feel like it's kind of a sketch pen tip, and it looks nice when you're writing something large. So let's write here. And yep, this is fine. In terms of appointments and stuff, I don't know if I want to decorate the spread first or go in with the appointments. I think let's go with the appointments. So first thing that I want to mark is my paydays. So like I think I've mentioned this a few times before. I work at a job as well as I work as a freelancer. In order to differentiate that, I'm gonna be using these payday stickers from the work sticker kit for my job salaries. One's on the 12th, and then the others on the 26th. So I get paid twice a week. It took me quite some time to actually get used to this getting paid twice a week thing. I worked in India for 6 years, and I was used to getting salary at the end of the month, and then I would use that in order to manage my expenses in the following month. Whereas now sometimes you see you get it in the middle of the month, and then half of your salary you get once and the other half you get once. Sometimes it just gets a little bit tricky for me to plan out my expenses. That is something I'm working on right now. I want to be a month ahead when it comes to having money for all of my expenses in the following month. Right now what I'm doing is, apart from rent I use the previous month's income, but everything else I calculate based on the money that I'm gonna get in this month in order to manage the expenses here. So I use my credit card for most of my payments, and then once I get my paycheck I pay it off. So every 2 weeks I pay it off. That's working out. It'll help me build my credit score too. I still feel like it would be nice to have the money before the month starts, because I'm doing that for rent now, and it just takes some pressure out of you, and that works. And then I'm using this particular payday sticker from the finances sticker kit in order to mark my freelancer income. That one I get it at the end of the month. It's not exactly end of the month. I send out my invoices at the end of the month, and usually the clients, they transfer the money. Some of them are really good. They do it immediately. They do it in a few hours. Some of them take about 2-3 days, but end of the month is something that we decided in our contract. So that works for me too. It'll just help me calculate the hours a better way, and it'll help them in their accounts as well when they make the payments once a month. So that's about my income, and I do want to mark a few of my expenses, and I don't know which sticker do I want to use for that. There are these, and then there are these pay bills. Okay, for bills, I think I have 2 bills for that. Let's use these. One's on the 5th. It is my insurance. Let me write that down. I just moved the sticker a little bit because I wasn't able to write. Okay, one's for the insurance, and then the other one is for my phone. Insurance gets auto deducted, but I do like to keep a track of it. Sometimes I've observed that the amount is different. I don't know how they calculate it, but whatever it is, it's lesser than what I usually pay, so I don't gotta bother about it much. But I do like to just keep my eye on automatic deductions too. It just makes me be more conscious and makes me feel in control. I don't want any sort of surprise deductions from my account. And then phone bill I get around 26th, and usually I pay it off before the month ends. I just added around that date. And then two more finances related things that I want to add. I'll actually use these stickers. Let's bring in a little bit of pink because we have here too. Both of these things are same. I recently opened a savings account which will automatically deduct some amount from my paycheck towards savings. I used to do that so much when I was working in India. I used to open recurring deposits. That was working out quite well whenever I wanted to save for a bigger purchase, like when I wanted to buy jewelry or when I wanted to buy a phone. When I wanted to save for a trip, I would do that. I would plan for it a few months in advance, and the money would automatically get deducted as soon as the pay hits my account. And yeah, I would save the money, and then one day there would be a lump sum, and I would spend it on whatever I had planned it for. After I moved here, I did not really do that because first of all, I was studying and I did not have a regular income. Then whatever income I was able to make through part-time work, most of it would go towards my expenses, and there was very little I was able to save, and I wanted to have those savings in hand, just because sometimes you might get surprise expenses. I've noticed that here in Canada it's a lot difficult to tap into your savings. Like, you have to call the bank in order to withdraw the amount, whereas in India things are much more convenient. Like RD, at any time I can stop and I'd be able to get access to my money, whereas here it's a little bit difficult. So I held on to not doing that all these years, but I think it's actually important to just put some money aside and not really worry about it. I don't know why I'm saving this money. Like, I don't have a specific purpose. I just wanted to save, and it's not a huge amount. It's just a small amount that it doesn't affect my monthly expenses. But I just wanted to put a little bit of money aside without even considering it as my income. So I'm happy that I'm doing it. It's actually, I think it's been a month. I did it at the end of March. So money has gotten deducted twice or thrice, and then this is just the second month. So it gets deducted bi-weekly. And yeah. So these are all the finances. There are a few more things that I want to add, but most of the things in my monthly, like, I add it after I do it. For example, like grocery shopping, finance check-ins. Whenever I do my monthly budget, I do like to mark in my calendar. It just helps me with my groceries too. It just helps me know, like, okay, I bought it on Sunday and I need not worry about it the entire week, and then I can plan my weeks accordingly. So all of that I mark it after I have actually done that, rather than planning for it, because sometimes I can go for more than a week without buying groceries, and sometimes I would have to get it within 5 days. So yeah, that's that. Okay, this is about all of that. Then I want to mark one of the appointments I have. It is my dental appointment. I'm just trying to see which sticker I can use. I'm gonna probably use this. Use the teal one. I am going through a treatment right now, so I'll have to regularly check in, and they're gonna do stuff like bit by bit. I had one last week, and then I'm gonna have one on the coming Wednesday. So this one, it'll just help me plan my schedule, and also the payments that I'll have to make. I can pre-authorize my bank for that. There's a restriction on how much you can pay through your card, as well as your transfer, like one account to another account. So it'll help me to inform my bank that, okay, I need to pay this much of money through my card, so just authorize that, and they will do that. So that's why I'm marking it here. And oops, one more thing I forgot to add here was my home payment, my rent. I marked my home payment on the 1st of the month. I actually do it on the last of previous month, but April 30th is on a Sunday and transfers don't go through, so I'm gonna do it on the 1st itself. Next, what I want to mark is new moon and full moon. I'm gonna be using these stickers. First we have full moon on the 5th. Let's put it over here. Oops. As long as majority of the sticker is on that date, it's fine for me. And then new moon is on the 19th. Then I do have birthdays. Actually, both the birthdays that I want to mark this month are on the 19th. And new moon is also on the 19th. So what I'm going to be doing is, I can add it here too, but I think I'll actually add it here. For that, I wanted to use this Khaled sign birthday hat sticker. I'm just gonna put here. One birthday is my niece's, and then another birthday is a friend of mine. This will just help me remember wishing them on time. Because of the time difference, I usually end up like missing birthdays. I either wish them one day in advance or a day later, so I want to be a little bit careful about that going forward. I don't like doing it. So that's that. Then another thing that I want to mark is changing sheets. I usually change sheets once or twice a month, depending on how messy it gets. But once a month, I do want to make sure that I do it. So let's add that sticker here. I love using these household sticker kit as well as finances. I've been using these two quite a lot. I feel they come in handy because no matter what you do in your life, like whether you're a student or whether you have a job, these are the two things I feel every one of us plan for and we work around. I've been getting quite a use from those two sticker kits. Other than that, I use work one in my work planner. Yeah, so in terms of these kind of like functional stuff that I wanted to add, I think that is it. But I do want to go ahead and add a few of decorative stickers just to make the spread look nice and cute. So yeah, this is the May calendar spread, and in the next video I will be setting up my intentions and my goals for the month of May, like right after the sort of a monthly dashboard. So stay tuned for that. In case you haven't subscribed, do subscribe, as well as click on the notifications bell. And yeah guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up and also say hello in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.